Guys, we got the intercooler pipe here on with all the new clamps and everything. I'll probably order a spare one of these. I feel like this thing's gonna break probably. Everything looks good. Now I'm gonna put my new oil filter on, bolt my alternator on, and got a couple clamps to tighten up here and there. Then I should be good on this side, and I'll jump over on this side and kind of just start zip tying this wiring up, and then I'll see if I can find something to make a battery cable. I did find some battery terminal or some battery cables. I'm gonna be able to make one out of it. I am gonna go ahead and throw the AC lines on. So there's a couple there that I forgot to, well, I didn't forget to put on, but I broke the one. The gas one is different. I tried to bend it for the truck and I broke it. So I did pick up some diesel ones used, but get them blown out and then we'll stick them. Need to fish this long one up in here, and it goes, I believe it actually goes onto the firewall, but I'll get these stuck on here. We've got the oil filter stuck on there, alternator on. All right, guys, we got everything pretty much knocked out on this side. I did have to reclock the turbo a little bit, and that boot is kind of at an angle, so I really don't know how long that's going to last once we get it going, but got everything hooked up over here. Alternator's hooked up, and I've been kind of putting my loom, using those little zip tie things I got, trying to lay this harness out, how it's going to go. I'm going to go ahead and hook the grid heater wires up, even though it's not going to be used. I'm still hooking the stuff up for it. I just need to figure out what to do with these wires, because I'm not going to put them on a relay or anything. I think this is a ground. If you guys want to leave a comment what it is, if it's a power wire or ground, or if I can just cut this stuff completely off, because it obviously has a power wire that runs through here to charge it, and I want to make sure that that's not what this right here is. I don't think it is, but I just want to make sure what I need to do with this particular wire right here. I think that's pretty much it so far, but Corey is selling his Jeep. Wow, the light's on now, so I gotta run and meet him real quick and pick him up and take him home, so let's go do that real quick. Also, the drive shaft is done. Mason's gonna go up there to Muncie tomorrow and pick him up, and then the head should be done for this Duramax soon, so we can get it put back together. I didn't get a call from him today, probably tomorrow. Put that on there so tight. I don't know, dude. So I made some battery terminals real quick. Got me some grounds ran. I'm gonna have to get a new one here. That one doesn't quite fit over it. But so far, I think so good. Dome lights coming on. Radio and everything's coming on. Everything there. High beams, low beams work. We still have a couple lights on, and the overdrive off's gonna stay on, and trans temp's gonna stay on because this is an old style valve body. Like on the new ones, you can unplug that stuff and it won't throw lights, but this being an older truck, I think I have to take the bulbs out of the cluster, because we're in the anteater with the new style wire. Like I know on the newer valve bodies you can unplug them and it won't throw really any lights, but on this one it's throwing a light. But other than that, everything does seem to work. The blower motor's a little noisy. Not bad. I don't really deal with that. So yeah, we made a lot of progress today. We wrapped a lot of small stuff up and trying to wrap up, but we're not done yet. We're gonna keep going, see what all we can get accomplished. All right, guys, it's now the next day. Mason is changing the belt on the belt sander that he broke. Yeah, and he's working on finishing his hood stack up. Huh? But I did that. You said the drive shaft was in your Jeep, right? I'm gonna go check out. He did get my drive shaft back today, so I'm gonna go check it out. They do a very good job, and I always use them. They're a very small, very small local shop, and they do excellent work. They also rebuilt the drive shaft for Mason's truck, the double cardone joint. We just take it to them. They do a really good job. So put me a new U-joint in the back. And real quick, I want to let you guys know the status of this thing. So I've messed with it quite a bit, and I have so much time in it that it's still not right. Still having no overdrive issue. It doesn't want to rev over 2,000 RPMs and park occasionally, but it drives fine. So my plan was to maybe keep it into a manual swap for you guys, but realistically, I don't see that happening. We want to get the shorty done. We want to be able to modify our shorty some more and do videos on that. So this thing is up for part out right now. I do have a guy coming Saturday to look at the roller. He wants it basically to put his own drivetrain in, which would be a great truck for that. And if I could sell the motor first, I would have even considered doing that. Hey guys, quite some time later now. I got the block on this thing pretty much all the way cleaned up. I went ahead and spruced some WD-40 over the top of everything, just to kind of keep it from rusting overnight. So it's nice and shiny now. Mason is about to cut a hole in his hood. There's hood stack. Looks like he's got a center mark done, and you ready to do this? No. So I'll save you guys the pain of watching him attempt to do this, and I'll just catch back up to you when the hole's done. Oh, you're just gonna freehand it?
Well, I'm just gonna start small. Make sure it's actually good.
Guys, Mason got his hood stack hole cut. It's really not that bad, honestly. And that lines up pretty well. He's gonna... Back it out. Couple of the holes somewhere. Huh? Right through the cow. We'll have to put some silicone over all that. Damn, look at that truck shake when you do that. Parking it back where it goes. At the drive shaft, I got the drive shaft put in for the shorty. Got a new U-joint back there. Got all that stuff good and tight. And it is 100% perfect. It's just barely off of the dust shield line where it was previously, but that's not gonna hurt anything. That is perfect amount of, basically it'll allow it to flex any. If the truck is weighted down, the drive shaft will not bottom out, because obviously if the truck goes down, the trans goes down, the frame moves down, and that'll move the trans down, and we don't want that bottoming out on that shaft. But you can see it's a real clean weld where they did that for me, so we should have no issues there. So that's one more step complete on the shorty. And now I'll probably start sticking these bed bolts back in. I gotta put the bed bolts back in. I got a ground right there I need to hook up, then plug my tail lights back in. Figured I'd show you guys this is what we got going on here with the trunk in the old car. It's pretty much just a truck. Okay, need this is what I need. This is a diesel, and it's absolutely filthy. Filler neck. So we're gonna put this on the truck. Ooh, there's spiders in it and everything. So I'll probably blow it out with some compressed air real quick, and then we're gonna stick this on the truck. It will allow for the diesel fill-ups. We just got wrapped up with the filler neck install. I went ahead and put some fuel in the thing and spilled quite a bit of it, but I just want to verify. Just trying to make sure my sump doesn't leak. We got the bed bolted down, sump completely in, drive shaft installed in it. So basically got his hood stack done. I'd like to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning into the channel tonight, and yeah, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys on the next one.